So,
yeah, so this is the second attempt so far at watching The Room and having a chat about it while it's on. Fifth attempt, something like that. Tried 1,000 different setups. Managed to get my PS4 involved. So we're going to watch The Room and talk shit and have a drink while it's happening. So
sweet.
If
some Billingham Pale Ale and all.
yeah, long live the Billingham. If this might be a bit more entertaining if you put it on the film itself, which is just starting now on the title sequence, so you can understand what we're going on about. If not, then we'll probably have a laugh anyway. So
nice. Where's your glass?
Don't you? What's it? I haven't finished this one.
Oh, yeah. Right. I'll finish that one because we're on pale and golden citrus burst with a pleasuring. Oh, sorry, pleasing bitterness.
Pleasuring bitterness. I just saw all of the sediment as I finished my last.
Yeah, I think I poured the sediment. Yes.
Go part of this, then, and it just put me off a bit, even though I'm not asked. Was that from the Polish shop?
No.
All right.
Like, you can only get served through the window in there, and like the last time I went there, I bought like a half bottle of vodka, and it cost like 25 quid.
Fucking hell. That one, like literally 2 doors down.
No, like the. Oh, I didn't bother going in there.
Yeah.
I don't think they sell drink in there. It's like just like a weird corner shop.
I went in when it opened.
Weird sausages and shit.
And they were instantly like, "What you want?" And I was like, "All right, I'll just go." Like the human trafficking or selling drugs or something. I was like, "Whatever you're selling is clearly not for me." So I was like, just trying to give my neighbourhood friendly shop a visit. You know what I mean?
Support your local businesses, Rick.
Yeah. Support your local human traffickers. What the borough.
So you did it all then, yeah?
Tommy Wiseau, yeah.
Jack of all trades, master at nothing.
So Reggie's not seen this. Dave has seen it but can't remember it. I can only get through half of it, so
what is it? It's just a little something.
We'll see how we get on. He didn't say that then.
I was gonna say his mouth didn't move.
So what's his?
She hasn't even got it out.
What's his tail then?
So that's Johnny. That's his missus, and he's bought her a nice dress. And he's got horrifically long greasy hair.
Who the fuck is he?
Zero like where does he work? What's he do? What's his motivation?
No, I mean like, who's Tommy Wiseau?
Oh,
that's exactly it.
Oh, right, okay.
This is what I mean. Like, where did he get all this money to like make his own production company?
Yeah, to make this film.
Make this film and stuff. I mean, it still costs like a few million or whatever. Didn't
yeah. It? Well, that's the thing. Like, now I reckon I could probably make a film like this, but whenever it came out, like in the 80s, it actually cost money to buy cameras and edit films.
I'm gonna have a look at it. Thing.
Did I just turn it all the way off and then just turn it back down to exactly the same one again?
Yeah, a little bit.
Can I go upstairs too? Denny, I think I'm gonna join him.
Yeah, this Uzi, this weird kid that just walked in.
And then they've just been like, yeah, we're
Yeah,
going to have sex. Just think of that.
Eat this apple, boy.
You just eat this apple.
Like some sort of sinister villain.
And yeah, I'll just go upstairs and... Oh, he laughs so...
6 mil? 6 fucking mil?
Budget for it. Yeah, exactly, yeah, so... 6 mil for the world's worst pillow fight.
And a pervert. Whoa! What the fuck? They clearly told him what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he just knew they were going for a pillow fight. Like, that's what they do.
Denny, do you have something else to do?
Denny.
I just like to watch you guys.
Yeah.
Denny, 2's great, but 3's a crowd.
Even he's speechless.
That's the idea.
Tell me why I put that in the script as if like, yeah, I wrote that.
Bye, Denny.
2's great, but
Hi,
3's
Denny.
bad.
Fucking pervert.
That buzzing's making me want to kill myself.
You can carry on with your erotic pillow fight now.
Finish your apple.
Right, you've got 5 minutes here, Reggie, because this might take a while. This one.
Is it one of them proper awkward ones?
It wrote the book on awkward sex scenes.
It's only rivaled by Showgirls, but in a different way.
It looks like this kind of film though, where it'd get to this bit, and then there'd be just a windy curtain, just with a moonlight, and then it'd just cut to the next morning. They just drink orange juice.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
No, instead, you get so much more. I don't know what keeps
It's the gifts that keeps on fucking giving.
I'd like to know who wrote the music.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Tommy Wiseau. Did everything else.
Alright, put this on the Skin Studio playlist.
Shit goes down on that bed, like.
It just keeps cackling.
They're birthday cake candles. They're too thin to be normal candles. Must have been getting a bit light on the budget by then.
Yeah.
Has he got loads of scars all over his arms? Or...
No, he's like just really old.
Oh.
He's
like like Iggy Pop skin.
Yeah.
It's like when you've been
Seasoned.
ripped, but you're like old. So it's like weird muscle in it.
He certainly really enjoys trying to show it off, though. So much so that he has to be super inaccurate about how you actually have sex, just so he can have like his body in there.
Oh yeah, the dogs are in this as well. This is in my house.
Yeah,
the dogs will periodically come over and say hello.
You're right.
Boobs.
I might.
Didn't take long.
You ruined my
Would you lie down?
on-screen presence.
Would you lie down? Not this way. It's full of beer.
Oh, sorry. Chin him there. You see his mouth closed.
This isn't even like foreplay.
Yeah, look.
Whoa!
He's in a belly button, man.
Would he? Other side, mate.
But before that was like a lot of like sexual. I don't know.
Just
There was
weird
nothing
foreplay.
going on though.
They were like tickling each other with the ties and that. Yeah.
Rose and stuff.
Go around tonight and say hello, yeah? Talking to the dog.
Still laughing. He must have came. Oh, what a guy.
Do you that lyric? I will stand in the way of a bullet. What are you fucking hell? Spray the microphone. Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
You're going on Tommy Wiseau on me with you. Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, Rick, that was more sexual than that.
I love how he's pretending to be asleep there. Like, laid back.
Looks like a fucking corpse, to be honest.
He does.
He looks like he's been knocked out, you know, like in UFC when their arms crossed.
Yeah.
So how far we in?
Like 5 minutes, I reckon.
Nice. Is there like a...
I was going to say 28 minutes past what, though?
What was it?
I don't know, I think 8, possibly.
Is there a story?
I don't know.
So it's just a glimpse into this weird...
There is a story,
They get into
yeah.
some sort of like weird love triangle thing, don't they?
With Denny?
Nah.
Something like that. Oh,
See how close
God.
that shot was to seeing his cock?
Yeah.
Shit, that was his fucking balls. and all
Millimetres
there was-
away. I bet he proper wanted to just hide his pain in, but got edited out.
I didn't, Tommy.
Really badly dubbed in it.
I mean, is he like... Is there something wrong with him?
Do you mean in the film or in real life?
Well, both, to be honest. Like, is that just how he is, or is he acting like that?
I don't know. I feel like after this, you're gonna go down such a deep The Room wormhole. Like, there's like a whole culture around how bad this film is.
What's happening with you?
Nothing much. Do you want some coffee?
What's wrong? Tell me.
I'm not feeling good today.
Why not?
I don't love him.
Why don't you? Tell
That's
me.
not what it looked like to me.
Why? You've known him for over 5 years. You're engaged. You said you loved him. He supports you. He provides for you. And darling, you can't support yourself. He's a wonderful man, and he loves you very much.
Are they going on to me Wiseua?
It's
Yeah.
very secure. And
You can tell he wrote that bit.
plans to buy you a house.
That's why he's so boring.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I don't mind living with him.
Well, you can't do that. Have you talked to him about it?
No. I don't know what to do.
Well, he's a wonderful person. And he's getting a promotion very soon.
He's got everything.
Now, he bought you a car, he bought you a ring, clothes, whatever you wanted. Now you want to dump him. That's not right. I've always thought of him as my son-in-law. You should marry
No
him.
pressure on out, you know.
It's like a child wrote it for like
I wasn't born
how amazing they are in the future. You know what I mean? They go, when I get a girlfriend, this is all the things I'm going to do for them.
Probably right about that, Mom.
And she's still going to hate me.
You're listening to your mother. Listen, I've got to go. But you remember.
Mum came round for 30 seconds.
Changed their mind like, I don't love him anymore. Well, he buys you all this stuff though.
You're right.
Probably right. See you later.
Like, ghetto ass phone must have been
There's a windy
so
curtain.
high
No, that's
tech.
what I was looking for. I knew there was going to be a windy curtain somewhere.
Yeah, I'm very busy.
Just wish it happened just before his ass.
Finished talking to my mom. She gave this big lecture about Johnny.
Look, we'll talk about it later. I told you I'm very busy.
Look.
Whenever you say we'll talk about it later, we never do. I can't wait till later. I want to talk right now. You owe me one anyway.
Okay, alright, what do you want to talk about?
She's all my life. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's it. What do you think I should do?
I mean, why do you ask me? You know, you've been very happy with Johnny. What do you want me to say? I mean, you should enjoy your life. What's the problem?
See the leg of the tripod?
Yeah. Part 3, yeah.
Okay. Alright, how about noon?
What phone do you think that is? Is that a Motorola fucking...
That's it.
Yeah, it's like a Monte Carlo or something. One of them. Everyone had one in a different colour.
I had
Colorado.
I
That's what
had
it's called.
the first like commercial pay-as-you-go Motorola, and for about 6 months, I thought people were sending me text messages with like 25 characters and just stopping halfway through words because they didn't have enough words. Until like one day my cousin was like, "Oh, just press that button and it shows you the rest." And I was like, "Oh shit, I've been missing like
I used to keep within the
half of the
characters though.
conversations." Yo, well, no, like they would
If you went one letter over, you got charged another 10 pence.
This wouldn't even let you go over it. Like it was that fucking ancient. I don't know what's happening with that. Like, sorry, bro.
It's alright, no,
But
it's my fault.
yeah. So people within the character limited just couldn't show all of those characters on one screen. You had to skip to the next screen. But I didn't know, so I just thought, oh yeah, these people are just stopping halfway through the fucking sentences.
When life was simple.
Yeah. Now I could literally send you a complete script.
Which is better than this.
Yeah.
In 30
It's where all
seconds.
that fucking stupid text talk came from, innit? Fucking
Lol.
M8.
Yeah, well, this is the thing because, like, we're in that. I was watching Dave Gorman and he was on about we're in that weird category now where. Because younger people have taught, like, their nanas and grandmas and stuff how to use phones.
Yeah.
Like, they're taught like that, and the younger people talk like that, but because we're in the middle, we just speak correctly. So you've got, like, people using text lingo like really young, and then people who are like really
Yeah,
old
yeah.
using the same text lingo.
Like when your mum
Just
says
in a weird
lol.
bracket in the middle.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Well, back to the film.
Yeah, it's weird when my mum says lol to me and I'm like, fucking on about.
Oh, hang on. The PlayStation says it's going to shut down. Even Woody's fucking kicking off.
It's a no.
If I move that, it's just go off, shouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just keep on top of it doing that.
Oh, then.
So who's this auburn bearded hero? That's his best mate?
Yeah,
Alright, okay.
that's his best mate. Apparently they get married next month.
About Johnny. This is between you and me.
Do you think when he was casting, he just went, let's go for the most average looking 90s bird? You can
You
imagine.
must know them all, because like, well, maybe not.
Yeah, you'd only get your mates, really, wouldn't you? To, well, I don't know, for 6 million.
Yeah, you had some website.
I don't want to get married.
It's like he went through the Courtney Love lookalike archives. Everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna get married. And I'm still
He's
gonna
definitely
fuck
playing her off that, like. So they're definitely being booking then. Like their shit's gone down.
you. Yeah. Must have,
And
yeah.
It's definitely about to, if it
Fucking
hasn't
pillow
before.
fight again.
No, I've got a feeling this scene won't be as romantic because, you know, Wiseua's the man. The song certainly won't be as good.
Don't know.
Oh,
like,
shit. Spoke way too soon there, didn't I?
anyone who starts a song with deep breathing.
In a click. That usually means come here, so yeah. Every time there's a sex scene, Woody tries to kiss me.
Your touch like a wave crashing on the sea.
It's just aroused
Is that,
by the
is that an
music,
actual
isn't it?
lyric? Yeah. Enjoying your first podcast, Woody?
I'm not gonna laugh because this is the type of R&B I used to listen to be honest. It's like,
I'm definitely putting this soundtrack on the work playlist.
I wonder how much he was on vinyl, but it's a fucking fortune.
what do you mean? It's not as in.
I know. Ah. It's got quite stubby fingers.
Oh, George Michael handshake.
Russ is so.
I keep forgetting who's dead and who's not celebrity-wise. Like, I had to spend a good second there thinking, is George Michael dead? He's dead, isn't he?
Yeah. He died on Christmas Day, didn't he? Not last year. Not
Did
the one
he?
just gone the one before.
Shit, last Christmas.
Last Christmas.
Yeah. Just shrouded in irony.
Yeah, it's like. But I was at my mate's house and we were playing that Guess Who thing where you have the thing stuck to your head.
Yeah.
And I got George Michael and I was like, is he dead? And they were like, no, he's still alive. And then literally half an hour later, they're like, oh, George Michael's dead.
It's your fault.
One of my other
Shit-
questions
shit
was,
out of it.
did he touch kids?
I don't think so.
No,
Well-
he touched fully grown men in
Yeah, but it's
toilets.
the 80s, isn't it? Everyone did.
One touch kids or fully grown men?
Both.
I think you're painting a pretty broad picture there.
Well, you say that, but it's all coming out now.
No, you know,
isn't it?
it was
It's all
the
coming out
80s,
in the
he was
wash.
famous. He clearly touched
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. He had to go.
Sorry, George, if you didn't. God rest your soul. Boy, if you did.
Oh, he's listening somewhere, so. Wait, it's not. If he's in heaven, then
He's
having
probably
lads
not
on
watching
it.
us watching the room.
He's getting the fucking life bummed out of him, isn't he? By God himself.
That's what he would have wanted.
I thought he said 21 Bum Street. That's not what There's got to be a porno name that.
One of those guys who kisses with his eyes open, the weirdo.
Yeah, there's definitely a porn called 21 Bum Street.
Yeah, 21 Hump Street.
Well, there's not a lot. Is he a florist?
No, he's just going to buy some flowers and say hello to a dog.
Constant.
Hi. Can I help you? Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please? Oh, hi, Donnie. I didn't know it was you.
All of this film's overdubbed.
That's me.
Yeah. Terribly.
That's me.
Go, keep the change. Hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer.
Well, it's that fucking dog.
Where is he from? Like, what accent is that? Is he not American?
I don't know. I think he's American.
Yeah. Delivery.
Is he not some sort of weird Canadian?
482.
Ah, yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
hi,
Yeah.
Mark.
Bacon with pineapple.
I don't know.
Artichoke with pesto and light on the cheese.
Sorry. Sounds like the shittest pizza.
Who is it?
He's gonna have a pop now.
Well, as far as I can see, there's no 21 Bum Street, so it's all yours, Rick.
Get him.
You want something to drink?
I just want to talk to Johnny.
Why does he look 12 and 35 at the same time?
It's because he's 12 and he's receding.
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing a toupee.
He looks like Quentin Tarantino when he was 12.
What time I stop by?
Of course I will.
So when they're having sex, do you think Denny wanted to watch Tommy or
Oh.
what's she
Do
called?
you know
Laura?
that? Do you know this answer?
No, I've only ever got halfway through it. He just there. He was a bit much.
Hi, babe. These are for you.
Boring old Johnny, yeah. Predictable as ever with the roses.
Did you get your promotion?
Yeah, they had a bedroom full of roses the day before.
And birthday candles. And a bowl full of wax fruit. Look at the state of that.
That's bad. Like, I keep looking at his suit and thinking,
It's very
Yeah,
ill-fitting.
it is ill-fitting.
Well-
No, ill-fitting at the time. Though. I was watching Friends and everyone wore ill-fitting clothes and that.
in 2003.
Yeah, like Chandler. Oh, well, that was like the
That's
90s,
what I
wasn't
keep
it? The
thinking.
90s.
Like, it's like 95, which is acceptable.
I
But
know, it's
It
2003.
was 2003.
yeah,
Of course,
I think I was.
they already put my ideas into practice.
Maybe though, because 15, I was wearing some baggy stuff.
Is he like French-Canadian?
That's what I mean, like...
Quebec.
Maybe, yeah, Montreal.
I'm gonna be the knowledge man. I'm gonna keep on.
Yeah, you can keep fact finding.
Alright. Tell me, Wiseua. Wiseua?
Order a pizza.
Whatever, I don't care.
I already ordered a pizza.
You think about everything.
You think about everything, haha.
It's just a lousy promotion. You know what you need? You need a drink.
I don't drink, you know that.
It sounds like a child, doesn't he?
It's... What? Didn't you hear what you just said? How come that's a different colour? Oh no,
Right.
she's going to mix it now.
So they've just got
Whiskey and vodka?
whiskey and vodka. And the world's fucking most rank pizza.
Yeah, it looks like it's wax as well.
There's not a lot known about his personal life. He's very private about it, so who knows?
Where's he from?
You must be crazy, I can't drink.
Fucking right you can, mate.
Oh yeah.
If you love me, you drink this.
Just gonna
Wow.
make him neck it. And then bum him.
And Denny's coming.
I know. I am right. Don't worry about those fuckers. You're a good man. Drink and let's have some fun.
You're gonna have another pillow fight. It's painful to watch this.
Yeah, it is. That's what I mean. Like, I've only ever got halfway through it 'cause I'm like,
So in this scene, we need to make it look as if you've been drinking for a while now. I'll take my tie off and stick it around my head because that's what everyone does when they get drunk.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
You have nice legs, Lisa. I'm tired. I'm wasted. I love you, darling.
Come on, make love to me.
Can't.
Oh god, no.
You
Takes
want me one?
ages.
She gets fucking booked all over in this.
I love you, Johnny.
He needs that shirt for work tomorrow. Oh. That kiss looks like they're trying to suck fucking honeysuckle out of a tree. Like sap even, not honeysuckle.
Sucking the venom out of his face.
Also a good song. Definitely recorded on like Sibelius.
He's just it's the same moves that he knocked out the first time, dangling those
Right.
petals all over and that. Oh man.
He's a one chick pony, no wonder she's bored of him.
Yeah, I'm
Roll
starting
again.
to side with that now. Oh, God, mate, fucking.
Is it the same person on every song?
Isn't that piece of glass thing that Chandler and Joy have in their flat?
I think so, yeah. That's the same shot from
That
the last
is
sex
exactly
scene.
the same.
Ah. With
They're the same sounds and
overdubbed
all,
sex
yeah.
noises.
Just put a different song on, no one will notice. Here, Reg, I've got a nice beer here actually. If you want
Let's
to.
go. What is it?
Go for this IPA.
Yeah, and Billing and Pale Ales have been good though. I've
Yeah,
enjoyed
been
them.
lovely.
Up the billock.
A Lowlander IPA brewed with coriander and white tea. And when I read the explanation, there's a picture of a monkey on it because it's something to do with sailors, and apparently sailors used to trade monkeys in the bars. So,
So Jerry had a
Or
monkey.
hang them when they're washed up on beaches.
in Hartlepool, yeah.
So Jerry had a monkey. He was a sailor.
It's called Jerry as well.
Jerry. Yeah. Well, he's called Norman. Isn't he?
So do you just not like beer? Therefore, do
No, I just
Norman Collins.
No, I just don't like it. It's horrible.
yeah. I can like understand.
Yeah, because it's like when you're a kid and you think, what does beer taste like? In my head, it tasted like dandelion and burdock. When I tasted beer, it tasted like fucking yeast and water.
My granddad, at the ripe old age of about 10, gave me. He was like, he was having a beer. He was like, try some if you want. So I was like, right, yeah, sound. It was McEwen's Export. And I had a sip of it out of a can. And I was like, I'm never gonna drink beer ever in my life. But here I am, drinking beer.
My uncle challenged me to a race with whiskey in a pint glass, and he kept on filling it up in like quarters, and because I was like 13 and trying to prove myself, I did it, and then just weighted everything up. I think I'd weighted everything from the last 13 years up. But yeah, I couldn't drink spirits after that at all. So that's why I used to drink beer.
I had
I couldn't even drink mouthwash. Well, not drink it, but I couldn't even put mouthwash in my mouth.
I had a really bad time when I was like 13, drinking at this lad's house when I used to skateboard, and like I went home and fucking like knee died, like my heart stopped and shit. It was like that. But before all this, I was at this lad's house and I threw up at the top of his stairs, like, and there was a fish tank at the bottom, and it just pretty much just filled the fish tank, and it was like, what have you done now?
Skills out
I
there.
just
Shot though.
projectile
Yeah.
vomited like.
Did you get on the stairs?
I got it all, yeah, all over everyone's skateboards, all over the fish tank, all over the stairs, and then Foxy, obviously you know my brother,
Who the fuck are they?
had to pull me all on my skateboard. I was like sat on my skateboard. It was about 20 minutes away, and he was fucking like pulling me along. It was fucking brutal.
Is this Tommy Wiseua's house?
Yeah. Like they've just broke in and they're gonna have a pillow fight as well.
It is nice.
Yeah, it tastes in it. Something to do with monkeys.
It's not one of them things where like the feed like hops to the monkeys, and then the monkeys shit the hops out, and then they use that to flavour the fucking beer. It's like you get coffee like that.
Yeah. I fear I'm turning into a coffee snob, you know. I had like some instant coffee the other day, and I was like, "Oh, this is rammy," and I was like, "Oh no, I'm that person."
One of them.
Yeah. Fucking Kenyan beans only. I've also got like
Third sex scene of this fucking fourth sex scene of this fucking film. It's been on 20 minutes. Like,
yeah.
it's the most sex I've ever seen.
What's going on
From
with
not
his
a
nipple?
porn
Just
film.
about to say, how inverted is his nipple?
Just one though.
Yeah.
Bit of the old in out, in out. Oh,
He
he hasn't even got one.
He's legitimately one of the worst actors I've ever seen.
That's a lot of facial expressions from a fucking belly button lick.
I don't understand why they were like eating chocolate,
Like
like
a fucking strawberry
not chocolate
truffle.
sauce or anything like that. Just
Oh.
chocolates. Hey, what are you doing? Pillow fighting in my house.
What are these characters doing here?
They like to come here to do their homework.
What homework?
Whose house?
This is Michelle's boyfriend, Mike. Mike, this is my mother.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
He hasn't even washed his hands.
Right.
Bet he fucking stinks.
Oh, don't sit there.
Should have seen the faces he was pulling. Here he is.
Denny, this is my mom. Mom, this is Denny.
Oh,
He's
having a pillow fight
not
with
going
her
to put
mum.
the fucking moves on her, is he? Because
This is worse than Grand Central Station.
I just need to borrow some sugar.
Help yourself, Denny.
I also need some flour and half a stick of butter.
So is he a neighbour?
Have a kitchen.
I'll come back later.
pointless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me.
Maybe there's like a
Who needed to know
canned
Danny was
laughter
making
soundtrack that's missing.
Who
I
needed to know
reckon
that
that a lot
fucking
of
Danny
this
was
would,
baking a cake?
make a lot more sense if there was
Some
actually
canned
like-
laughter.
Yeah. Like when he left there, everyone should have been like,
The point of
why
Oh,
is that
Denny.
doing it all the time?
the point of a line of dialogue in a film, right, is either to progress the storyline or to develop the character. That did neither. Well, I guess we know he likes baking.
Please, don't hurt
Yeah.
John. Now, if you really don't love him, so
What's
be
her
it.
deal?
But you should tell him.
She's big on Johnny, isn't she? Here he is.
Well, I thought he was going to rush her there.
Absolute sideswiper. How did he manage to have his boxers off and his jeans on?
If I were
Like, have you ever booked and
you, would be my best friend.
just thought, you know what, I'm just going to put my jeans back on and not...
Worry about you. I have to go home.
Okay.
Maybe he was just shy. He wanted to just take the, you know, like when girls take their bra off but they don't take their t-shirt off and they just give it one of them.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, wow, how'd you do that? He just fucking threw his flies.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I was going to say, you're going to show us how this is done, Dave, because I'm fucking stunned.
There's a way. I'm sure it happens on Recess.
He did it. That's what I mean.
Or like a familiar cartoon. What's
Oh.
happening? Who's this big cunt?
I'm sure I've seen Homer do it on The Simpsons once. Sure.
Maybe that's where I saw it. Then he's going to get walloped here.
Hey, Denny. There's Zara. I've been looking for you.
Zara?
Yeah, sure you have. You have my money, right? Yeah, it's coming. It'll be here in a few minutes.
Minutes?
What do you mean it's coming, Denny?
Who plays basketball on a fucking rooftop? And how did he
Doesn't
fucking
that-
find out that he was up there?
I don't know if you've seen Above the Rim, but I think that happens in Above the Rim, and then he just, they're playing basketball in front of a window, and he goes out the window and dies.
Right.
And that's what the whole film's about.
Want 5 fucking minutes?
No, I haven't seen it. Oh.
5 fucking minutes?
Escalated.
Yeah. Took a turn.
And ask again.
Suddenly interested.
Where's my money?
How much money can that kid owe him to warrant getting his head blown off?
Where's my fucking money, Danny? Give me my fucking money!
Swear to God, it's coming.
Where's my fucking money, Danny?
Put the gun down.
My fucking money! Where's my fucking money?
Whoa.
Oh, Wiseua.
Let's take him to the police.
What did that man want from you?
Nothing. Oh, that was not nothing.
Tell me everything.
How much money can you earn for a stick of butter?
Yeah.
I owe him some money.
What kind of money?
I owe him some money.
What kind of money?
Everything is okay. He's gone.
Everything is not okay. Denny, that is a dangerous man.
Calm down. He's going to jail.
Denny, what kind of money? Just tell me.
What do you need money for?
Mom, please. Denny's with me and Johnny.
A man like that, with a gun. My God.
Denny, look at me in the eyes and tell me the truth. We're your friends.
I bought some drugs off of him. Things got mixed up. I didn't mean for this to happen. I don't have them anymore.
You're out of drugs, Denny.
It doesn't matter. I don't have them anymore.
It doesn't matter. How in the hell did you get involved with drugs? Who were you giving them to him, selling them to him? Where in the hell did you meet that man?
What kind of drugs do you take?
What the hell
What's wrong with you?
I just needed some money to pay off some stuff.
How much do you
How I start selling cakes.
Not the way you make money.
How much?
Stop ganging up on me.
Well, it is time somebody.
She doesn't even know him.
For
I know.
God's sake, a man like that. Where in the hell did you meet a man like that?
It doesn't matter.
It matters a great deal. A man holds a gun on you. You almost got killed. You expect me to forget that?
You're not my fucking mother.
You.
That's right. Fucking nosy bitch.
Yeah.
Somebody had better do something around here.
Are you okay, Denny?
Police station's obviously only around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there. Where did he come from?
Stop. It was a mistake.
A mistake. Then
I feel like we're not talking a lot, but there's fuck all to talk about because there's.
Oh, we're just baffled. It's alright.
Mom, stop. It was Denny's mistake. Just stop.
Let's go. Why did
See
you
there.
do this? You know better, right? Why? Sorry. You know better, Denny. You almost got killed. I'm sorry. It won't happen again, I promise.
Denny, you know that Johnny.
Oh, fucking hell, would he?
I was gonna say, that, like
Is he fucked? Like
Like
his
his
face all the time.
why is something? Yeah, he's just got a weird shaped face.
Just like a fucking melted candle.
He took all the drugs that Denny bought.
Yeah, it looks like it's been carved out of a bit of fucking driftwood.
Is he still alive? So I'm gonna go back in my fact.
Why is
file.
it? Well,
Oh, why? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's at the.
He's probably made a fortune off the disaster artist now because he's got to have some sort of right.
Oh,
to it.
yeah.
Like he was on stage with thingy with
Frank.
Franco at the stage, wasn't he? And he went to say something, and Franco was like, "Ah, shut up now."
No one
On the
cares.
stage, he didn't say things. This is my microphone, bitch.
Remember what happened last time he said something? Everyone laughed.
Oh God, excuse me.
62. Ripe old age.
He's
Let's have a look at what he
62.
looks like now.
Bullshit. I did not hit her.
Oh, hi, Ma.
I had a problem with Lisa. She said that I hit her. What? Well, did you? No, it's not true. Don't even ask. What's new with you? Well, I'm just sitting up here thinking, you know?
About your missus.
Yeah. You think girls like to cheat like guys do? What makes you say that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just.
He tried. It's almost like he, in every scene, he's trying to be Marlon Brando in The Godfather.
You never know.
He's like kind of like step
There's
back.
a lot of smell of fart acting going on.
Yeah, yeah.
This no girl. She had a dozen guys. One of them found out about it, beat her up so bad she ended up.
Woody, mate.
Guerreros.
Wrong way.
What a story, Mark. Yeah, you can say that.
Can't get on here, mate, because this thing
I'm so happy I have you as my best friend.
Don't kiss me.
And I love Lisa so much.
will stroke.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you are very lucky. Well, maybe you should have a girl, Mark. Yeah.
No chance, Woody.
If only you knew.
Right. Maybe I have one already. I don't know yet. Well, what happened? Remember Betty? That's her name? Betty? Yeah.
Shake at the
We don't
controller.
see each other anymore. You know, she wasn't any good at Betty.
We have got 5 minutes to find the controller. Like,
That's too bad. And he said, great, when I can get
39 minutes.
I just can't figure
Well, is that how long we've been watching this for?
Yeah.
I
That
think,
means
yeah,
there's a fucking sex scene every 10 minutes.
this is where I've tapped out so far. Like
other times they're just evil.
How much more of this film is there?
an hour.
You're an expert, Mark. No, definitely not an expert, Johnny.
Is that in a studio?
Should we have a break in about 10-15 minutes before the crescendo?
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, I want to get.
Nothing, man.
Is this in a studio or
I want
something?
to get
Actually on
strapped
a
in
roof.
for the finale.
No, forget it. I'll talk to you later. Well, whatever.
Because all of this.
Well, whatever.
This is
I got
obviously
a ball.
all building to something.
Denny. Denny lad.
Hey, Johnny. Oh, hi, Danny. What's wrong with Mark? He's cranky today. You're in trouble, I guess. What's new
It's like he's doing his own canned laughter.
That's what I mean.
Sure we are. What kind of movie are we gonna see?
Like maybe he was like, every time I do like one of these weird laughs, put some canned laughter in. It was supposed
just
to be dubbed
forgot.
out. Yeah, and it's shit, ran out of money again.
Let's toss the ball.
Spent it all on birthday candles.
I think we should re-edit it all with canned laughter.
Danny. About Lisa. Go on. She's beautiful. She looks great in her red dress. I think I'm in love with her. Go on. I know she doesn't like me because sometimes she's mean to me, but sometimes when I'm around her,
What is no space,
I
mate?
want to kiss her and tell her that I love her. I don't know.
You got it. In your bed. That's what you said.
Yeah. Woody, in your bed. In your bed. Lie down.
As a person, as a human being,
Whoa.
Don't put the laptop, mate.
you know, people don't have to say it. They can feel it. What do you mean? You can love someone deep inside your heart, and there is nothing wrong with it. If the lack of people
Hey, booze down your woods.
the world would be a better place to
A
live.
little booze sound.
Fucking Tommy just like laying the cut there, man. Philosophies for the masses.
And Lisa loves you too. As a friend. You're sort of like her son. You mean you're not upset with me? No, because I trust you and I trust Lisa.
That's why you're wrong, mate.
Elizabeth, huh?
Yeah, what's going on with his mouth? Well, I'm not about that.
It looks like he's had a fucking face transplant. His skin's all like hanging off his cheekbones and stuff.
Have kids with her. That's the idea.
They haven't
It's
sewn
a
his
good way to
eyelids
put
on
someone
properly.
off fancying someone and just saying, well, basically, she's like your mum.
Yeah.
You're very
Yeah, it's a good point, that.
Keep in mind, if you have any problems, talk to me and I will help you. Awesome. Thanks, Johnny. Let's go eat, huh? Come on.
He did not say that.
Let's go and eat. Ha.
That's kind of...
Sounds like Pingu.
Is that Alcatraz?
How's Johnny?
Yeah, it's San Fran, isn't
Yeah,
it?
from Alcatraz. Would have been a better option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Escaped from Alcatraz and he took the skin off his face. Wore it like someone else's. A dead prison
She's
guard or
telling
something.
her that Johnny hit her.
He didn't know what he was doing.
I don't know any of these.
Did he
fucking
hit her
people.
then, no? Have I missed something? Or did he not hit her?
I don't think he hit her.
Johnny's...
She needs it.
Well, according to him,
Ooh.
he did not.
If you watch the context of the film, you would agree that she probably needs a stern talking to, not hitting. I don't agree with domestic violence.
Yeah, but we also don't agree with lying about domestic violence.
Exactly.
His best friend. And he lives in this building.
And
I can't believe you're telling me this. It's Mark, isn't it? Lisa, you know, you're just thinking about yourself. Somebody's gonna get hurt. You've got to be honest with Johnny.
I can't do that. Would be devastated.
Well, if you care so much for him, why cheat on him?
Look, I really don't know what to do. I love Mark. I don't have any more feelings for Johnny.
Johnny
did
is
Mark buy you a car?
this wedding.
Does he bring you 12 roses home every night that he sprinkles all over your breasts before he has sex with you?
Do you like the birthday
I don't
candles?
think so. Yeah.
Is he gonna let Denny watch?
Yeah. What's the music like when Mark's booking you? Well, pretty good actually. We established that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
Please don't talk.
And have a look at the soundtrack.
See how much it is on vinyl. I think it's about fucking $2,000.
Yeah.
There've only been 500.
If you're being researcher, then
Fucking produced by Tommy Wiseua.
The Room.
Fucking ball of fruit on that.
Vinyl. Oh, my last thing I was actually looking up was to see what he looked like now, but he looks exactly
exactly the same. Yeah.
It's between us women.
Hi, Johnny.
Did you get a new dress?
Ah, right. That's it. I have to put vinyl record because if you put The Room vinyl, you just get pictures of Florin.
Excuse me.
Vinyl soundtrack, I would thought.
Vinyl soundtrack, yeah. That's...
Lisa, remember what I told you?
There's Johnny. What did he tell you?
Talking about.
It's girl talk. I just told
Found a CD.
Yeah, man.
£4.30.
Fucking hell.
Discog.
You shouldn't have any secrets from me.
No.
I'm your future husband.
Don't think it was even. No one bothered.
Not even Wiseua.
Don't talk like that.
Here we go.
How did she instantly turn into a bitch?
women change their minds all the time.
She's gonna tear him apart in a second.
Kidding, aren't you?
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to go upstairs and wash up and go to bed.
How dare you talk to me like that? You should tell me everything.
I can't talk right now.
Why, Lisa? Why, Lisa? Please talk to me, please. You're part of my life. You are everything. I could not go on without you, Lisa.
Fucking telling me.
You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
You're so hysterical.
Do you understand life? Do you?
Don't worry about it. Everything will be all right.
You drive me crazy.
Good night, Johnny.
Don't worry about it. I still love you. Good night, Lisa.
If you think about a film structure, it needs a start and an end.
Where are we now? At the middle.
Yeah, but I feel like we've just always been in the middle.
Well, a bit more information. The reason that the music sounds so similar all the way through is because the whole soundtrack only features two different people. Mladen Milejevic
Michelle, we were making out
and Clint Gamboa.
at your place, and
All the classics.
sort of walked in on us in the middle of it.
That's not a tragedy.
Story, but go on. I'm listening. We're going at it, and I get out of there as fast as possible. You know, I get my pants, I get my shirt, and I get out of it. And then about halfway down the stairs, I realized that I have misplaced. I'd forgotten something. My underwear. So I come back to get it, you know, and I pretend that I need a book, you know, I'm looking for my book.
He looks like he's got fake teeth in.
The underwear in my pocket, sort of slide out real quick. Well, Claudette, she saw it sticking out of my pocket. She pulls it out, and she's showing everybody me underwears. And you wasn't kidding, underwear. I got the picture. I don't know what's good. That's life. Nah. Hey, Johnny.
Pointless.
Yeah.
I gotta go see Michelle in a little bit to make out with her. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on.
Come on, play ball. Montage.
I'm not sorry.
Look at the distance here that they have throwing this ball.
Why is he out of shot? They could have easily got him in. There's a fucking huge gap there.
Yeah, there's a foot gap over there next to Denny.
Maybe he's not actually.
Ah,
There.
the
Oh,
way
yeah.
come in.
Well, it's good they just
Why is
fucking
it
out there.
trousers with like the tassels on and that? The big
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
buttons?
man, them
Yeah.
jungle combat pants with the reflective tassels.
With that black vest that he's got on, it's like bordering cybergoth.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What? Was that supposed to be him slipping and pushing him over?
I think so.
Or did he do it on purpose? He can't play ball anymore, he's injured. Took out by a bin.
Can't make out anymore because he can't see.
He looks drunk all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's a cybergoth outfit, that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it is like.
Looks like one of those people under that bridge in that video. Like,
Yeah.
These do actually look like all the fucking backdrops of Friends, them dodgy fucking streets that's supposed to look like they're somewhere in New York.
well, 2003, probably bought them like fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend Shirley Hamilton, she wants to buy a new house, and so I asked Johnny.
Also, never trust a man with black hair and no eyebrows.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
that's a
really
good
Just for
point.
the future.
blonde eyelashes, hasn't he?
Viggo Mortensen, he's the same. Try to draw him. Impossible. Whoopi Goldberg and all. She hasn't got no eyebrows.
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg hasn't got any eyebrows. Like.
I don't think I trust her either.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I've seen Sister Act, she can be quite deceitful.
I like Sister Act.
Not great
What, number
soundtracks.
2?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about it. Then why did you bring it up in the first place?
didn't.
You don't know.
She did.
If you think I'm tired today, wait till you see me tomorrow.
What's happening tonight, like?
Sure, I suppose so.
All she's doing is having sex and arguing with her.
Yeah.
She's argued with her 4 times and had sex 4 times.
I didn't realise she was watching.
She just loves the drama. Who's he talking to?
Oh, is he just talking to himself? I'll show them.
I will record everything. Cute's in that weird mouth thing as well.
I'm starting to feel like I can't laugh at him because there's something wrong with him. Like, I feel like I'm picking on him.
He's got relatively dark eyebrows, actually.
I think that's just the shadow on his Neanderthal-like forehead.
You see everybody kicking off because the first British person ever in the world has dark skin and blue eyes. Should see the Facebook comments. It's called the Cheddar Man. I don't know why, but
Likes cheese.
yeah. Well, obviously, far right have been kicking off. It's great.
But it's fucking gonna happen, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
See what-
everyone's just fucking been came from the same place and just
Yeah.
separated
Okay.
and then came back together.
Do you know what is mental? I can't remember what the statistic is, but something like a third of like Europeans can be directly
Linked to Genghis Khan.
yeah,
It's all for that, isn't it?
mental because he did so much
Absolute
banging.
Bugger.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
This
was
one?
that there?
It's San Miguel.
Oh.
I didn't know what you wanted to do. I didn't know if you'd finished or so. Do you just want to? I'm just gonna have a normal beer now. Do you want to acai?
No, I might stick something fancy. It's alright, but I'll save you that.
Yeah, sound.
I'm gonna have a green bullet.
He looks important. He's got round glasses.
He's got something seriously wrong with his fucking hair, though. It's very conveniently cropped out in the close-ups.
But you're a psychologist. Do you have some advice?
What is his
I
job?
was a
then?
psychologist.
Does anyone know his job? Not his job. His job.
Sorry, no, but I didn't get a promotion.
See why?
If you want to, you should confront her. I can't confront her. I want to give her a second chance. After all, she's my future wife. You know what they say, love is blind.
Not like that. They don't.
Love is blind.
Life gets complicated.
It's like Dracula.
Unexpected can happen. When it does, we just gotta deal with it.
He's got a strange friendship group and all, hasn't he?
I know, yeah. I was
A little
just thinking
child, a
that, like,
psychologist, and fucking someone who's bugging his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And that guy who got drunk off, fallen into a bin.
Pushed into a bin, he was instantly wrecked.
He should be able to suss him out. He's a psychologist. He'll look at his body language.
Yeah, I know what the fuck's up.
He's got some double denim going on as well.
It's like a 3 out of 10 Owen Wilson, isn't he?
Women just confuse me.
He knows.
She's married. I mean, she's very attractive. Just it's driving me crazy.
It's
Are
obvious.
they married? Don't know.
Before, I mean, is there anyone?
No?
No, he's in about someone else.
We're supposed to be married in about a month.
Right.
I don't think so. It's an awkward situation. You mean she's too old, or you think I would take her away from you?
It's a bad joke.
He's your problem?
Peter, you always play psychologist with us.
Because he's a fucking psychologist.
You went through asking
You
fucking
fucking
advice.
brought him round. And
Psychology
you
advice.
wanted his advice, and now you're like, oh, what the fuck, man? Stop getting all psychological on me.
And I don't know what to do.
He didn't.
Move his mouth.
He didn't sit down.
What the hell, man? Doesn't last very long, this...
The place is getting
Oh, yeah.
Should we pause that anyway? Because I need to go for a piss.
Right. Could have did like a smooth cut away there and like cut back in without anyone noticing, but I'm happy to say that I fucking took a well-earned break.
Yeah, we needed a break there. Fucking hell, dogs away. Alright. Jess, get from here. Right. This is the least smooth cutting anyway.
You'll be able to put one of those smooth like Batman swells over the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll take you already.
Or a star wipe.
Isn't it funny how only Star Wars can get away with them? And they're still in the Star Wars films.
Yeah,
them
yeah,
like
still
dead
using-
shit wipes.
That was an awful chicken impression you just did.
What the
I can hear him doing it.
cheap.
You guys prove my point. You're both weird.
Fucking right.
No, we can't. I expect Lisa.
He doesn't know the half of it, to be honest. We know more than he does.
I know, yeah.
He's not even really there. He's like Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense. Saying the only real thing. You guys are fucking weird.
We know the other guy's there because
He had a pillow fight with his wife.
and he rugby tackled him.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Do you know what? That music, I thought that I had a doorbell that I didn't know about. That was the musical doorbell. And I was like, where the fuck's that coming from? And we got your aunties at Christmas.
Sitting, drinking her coffee, and she was so
And they've got a musical doorbell.
What the interesting part is that I'm not forced.
That guy definitely thought he had more CDs than he actually does.
Yeah, he was bit overzealous where he was like, yeah, I've got loads of CDs.
You can see them rushing around on set like, oh, get all the CDs out your car a sec.
Split them up and fucking make them look like it's fucking long.
Look at that
Oh,
shot.
right, okay.
Oh my god, the
Why?
tension.
So is the psychologist at his house? Is
Yeah.
this, is this
It,
the
it
Wiseua?
looked like the psychologist's house,
Yeah, I thought
didn't
that's
it?
what-
It's definitely all going to go down because they're all in the room now.
Someone's still got a piece and all, haven't they? Or did they give it to the police?
Oh, no, you got arrested ages ago, didn't you?
Yeah, but did they keep...
You'd think that would come back up and it'd probably be like a really good sort of like...
Oh, right, okay.
But it's
got
not
nothing
going to
to do
happen
with-
because it's the room.
What's Denny doing at that curtain? No, it's like one
Like, is it going to...
I thought he was just going to hide me out.
just pretend to... Why would you sit there when there's a chair?
Why she left the door open? None of this makes any sense.
It'll be fine. What are you so worried about? Everything's okay.
Is Tommy still there?
I think he went somewhere.
You went out with the
In the
psychologist? Yeah, I went out with the...
No, that was
Oh,
that was Mark,
Yeah. And the psychiatrist.
I am happy.
the ghost. they just felt like a breeze.
I went there. Right, another fact, let's see how much the film made.
Is the upstairs the exit?
Yeah, like they went out the front door.
Oh, hey, Peter.
Well, that's
It's a good place to think up here, isn't it?
continuity's not this film's strong point, by the looks of things.
What the hell is that?
For a film that doesn't really happen anywhere
Have
outside
any-
of anywhere
yeah.
but a room.
Right, so it cost $6 million to make. How much do you reckon they made at the box office? This is
26 quid.
200 grand.
That they made 1.2 mil. But it's a bit of a deficit of
4.8.
But does it say how much it's made?
since. Yeah, well that's the thing, right? Oh, that's all. That's
Because it picked up its cult DVD following and shit, didn't it?
Tommy Wiseau net worth.
Oh yeah.
Running.
Running.
He'll most definitely made some money from the Disaster Artist, though, won't he? From,
So I looked up
Yeah,
that and it
that's
was
what I
like
mean,
1.2.
Isn't he a producer on it?
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
He's definitely involved in it.
I looked up the thing where it said like how much it made at the box office, which was 1.2 million. But that was just
Domestic.
no, it was just on Google, and now I've just looked on IMDb. Well, no, it's Wikipedia actually, and it says it made
1.8 million.
no, that's like $1,800.
Oh, right.
He's going to kill the psychiatrist.
Oh,
here.
shit.
You can't bring your squeaky toy
You
in.
can see it in his eyes.
Well, that took a fucking bizarre turn. And we looked away for a second, and all of a sudden he's fucking flinging a ghost
Yeah.
off a roof.
Sorry.
Oh, whoa.
Sorry, Ghost. Oh, you
Who
can't
just
do
gets
that.
over that?
Right,
really
alright.
quickly?
You just try to kill me, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Nearly threw me off a roof there, but it's alright.
Less of that, would he?
Why do you want to know my secret, man?
The psychologist did guess it then.
Impressed. It's all her fault. She's such a manipulative bitch. How the hell did you let this happen? You know this is gonna break the friendship with Johnny. What were you thinking? Alright, you want my advice? Sometimes life can get complicated, and you've got to be responsible. So you don't see Lisa again, and you definitely don't sleep with her again. Just find yourself another girl. She's just so.
I don't know how you do one without the other, like. Well, I suppose not. Anyway, you'd be able to see her.
Yeah.
It's the wrong way around though. Like, don't sleep with her, and like, don't even see her.
Yeah.
It's like, don't see her, and don't even sleep with her. You know what he says?
He did try and throw her off a roof, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What happened?
Nice talk. You look great.
Where they going?
Is it the wedding?
Oh shit! It's
you
fast
wear-
forwarded a month.
Do you wear tuxedos to weddings? I don't think you do.
Do you take an American football to a wedding? 'Cause that's what's going down.
Fucking killer groomsman. This psychologist. Some kid.
Whoa, is that Mark?
Is that a shave?
He's dashing.
I can't get over how baggy them suits are.
Fucking horrible, aren't they? They look like David Byrne. You know, you wear that like massive suit.
Away.
Johnny.
Come on.
Please. Come on.
Right. Fuck you.
Don't throw an American football like that.
So if you're not watching while we're watching,
That's the worst I've ever
Underarmed
seen.
it, man.
I don't know how to explain it.
Whoa.
But it's just four men in tuxedos playing American football. Well, they're not actually for this shot. Someone's gone. Oh, he's at the deck. He's at the deck.
Peter, you're clumsy.
Oh, that hasn't ruined his suit.
Holes in his knees.
I think the other one's still in hospital from the trash can incident.
Pointless.
Well,
It was character building, that Reggie.
Character
you know,
development,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like it was showing us how much of a bond he has with his psychiatrist.
and that his psychiatrist.
And the
kid who
guy,
lives
the
next
guy
door
who's banging his wife,
fucking
and
wife.
fucking this neighbour
Oh, it's that place in the
comes to
opening
his
scene.
fucking house
Did
all
you
the
see that
time.
shot, by the way, where you just walk past the lake?
Yeah.
Like-
Where was he going? How's he going here?
I don't know.
Isn't it his wedding?
Yeah, so who are all these people? Are they the bookers?
Well, not because he's there.
Oh no.
Has he got his tuxedo on still? He's got a suit on?
Mark's taking his. No, is that Mark? No, yeah, it is.
Right. So did the wedding not
Did he
happen?
get? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that you don't wear tuxedos to weddings.
So where were they going? They just got tuxedos on. They
Went
played
and
some
played
American football.
They were-
They said it was for the
They were
wedding,
their
though.
American football tuxedos, what they specifically wear to play for American
right,
football
yeah.
in.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What makes you say that? It's not that easy, Johnny.
Looks weird, he's got a smooth face now.
Yeah, I know.
Like the same guy. Looks like a Ken doll.
How about something like cheesecake?
It's having an effect on me, like, because I feel drunk. Because it's making me feel drunk because I feel like I'm missing shit and being like, what the fuck's going on? Like, did they just really wear tuxedos and play American football and then it just didn't lead to anything else?
Yeah,
But
did
that's
that
what
miss
happened.
loads? Yeah.
Oh, come on, why not? No, I can't. Anyway, how is your sex life?
Anyway, how is your sex life?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like an alien trying to reenact human
Yeah,
relationships.
like, that's what I mean, like, his skin, you know, like, on Men in Black. Where the cockroach, like, rips
Yeah,
his skin
yeah.
off and just, like, wears
Everyone
it.
pull the wings off a fly.
Just pulls it up from the back.
Your skin's hanging off your face. It's fucking, it's all, like, rotting away by the end of the film and shit.
Sugar, water.
I watched all three of them in a row.
I'd
so
easily
I
watch
know
that
it was
right now.
Absolutely class.
I used to have Men in Black on VHS, and I used to fast forward to the end to watch the music video, which is an added bonus.
And just watch it on the
Do the
box
dance.
every day.
Was that thing where like you grew up and you realised all the songs that Will Smith had like sampled and ripped off? And I was like, who's covered the Men in Black theme tune? And I was like, oh, hang on.
I remember getting Stevie Wonder, the definitive collection, and like nearly every song on there eventually became a rap song.
Yeah.
And didn't realise how many of the songs were just, Stevie was just laying the cut for all these fucking beats later in years.
Yeah.
So,
is Stevie Wonder dead?
No.
He's alright, isn't he? Yeah.
yeah, he's staying in there.
Him and Attenborough rocking it.
Probably the best person. Like, I've seen Stevie Wonder live, like, and it was fucking insane.
Yeah, I bet it was. Where at? That's
Glastonbury. It was absolutely fucking insane. Like, there's another sex scene, by the way, if you're not watching.
I don't know how long ago this happened, but I found out today. It's not really super shocking, but Neil Diamond got Parkinson's disease.
Has he? No way.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if this might have happened a long time ago, and I'm really late coming to this sort of news.
Forever in blue jeans.
I was there.
Be forever in blue jeans. You can.
Yeah.
I was in Munich once, and I ended up talking to this guy who had a full back piece of 80s action heroes, like Stallone, Cobra, like terribly done.
Nice.
Thingy from Escape from New York, like it,
Sounds like an awesome idea, but
yeah, I was terribly executed. Like
terrible.
you showed me it, and I was like, that's fucking amazing, kind of. But
that's an amazing concept.
he was like drinking like 3 in the afternoon. We were drinking as well because we were on a stag do, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? And he was like, we're going to see Neil Diamond in the Munich arena. And I was like, Binti, and he was like, you should totally come. And I was like, I'm game. Like, and he was like, I tell you what, we've been
Tommy
before.
Wiseau's been showing on the moves. Yeah, you don't put it actually in a minge.
In
It's
a belly
that
button?
one
Yeah.
above it. So you've got to check it out, man. You've never lived until you fucked a girl's belly button.
And he was like, basically trying to get us to go see Neil Diamond with him. And his way of getting us in was, it was like, if you stand really close behind me, they'll think we're one person. And he was just walking, and I was like,
That's just my shadow, mate.
this ain't
Just
gonna work. I was like,
ignore that.
have you got tickets? Because I was like, I'll
Did
pay.
you like do that thing where you like,
What?
he stands on your toes, and you're like,
I think that's what he wanted us to do, and he showed me the tickets, and the tickets were like glass door tickets. They were like holographic, and they had a picture of him on it, and that. And I was like, I'm not going all the way to fucking Munich.
fucking
arena.
sample of his blood on there and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. To stand behind this guy and just go, no, I don't have a ticket. So yes, I didn't go. But that's my Neil Diamond story.
And now you'll never get to see him because he's retired.
Yeah, I hope that guy saw him though. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was up for it.
If it's possible after
Well,
this.
at least he had a go. I'd have just told someone to fuck off. Nah, I've my ticket, mate. And do one.
Yeah, if it's possible after this, can you just like rewatch it again and then just like write down like how long the sex scenes lasted and then how long nothing was said and how much nothing made sense, and just like give me a pie chart
yeah.
just so I can like.
I'll put it on the end of the podcast.
Are we going to have a summarise at the end? See how we felt about it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's actually. I wonder if it's actually going to make any sense at all when it gets to whatever it believes to be an ending.
So the wedding hasn't happened then. So we've got that to look.
Considering how much football they play, they are absolutely shit.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the wedding. to
It's
look
like
forward
they've
to,
literally
haven't
never
we?
played football before in their
Think
life.
so, yeah.
Oh, best time in the league there.
I know. I like his fingerless gloves as well. Oh, switch it up.
Everyone's
The old
wearing
switcheroo.
fingerless gloves.
Is that Mark?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit! I thought it was Denny.
Seriously, right? What the fuck's going on here? Like, what were the tuxedos all about? I've forgotten what happened after that. No, they were just buying
went to the
something right there.
they went to the coffee
They
shop.
went to that coffee shop. He had one sip of that coffee that was massive, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go."
Yeah.
And then he's bailed. And then they play football again in the field wearing appropriate clothing slightly, apart from the fingerless gloves. Can't say.
Sack that fucking camera.
I can't agree with them. No wonder she's fucking other people, man. All he does is fucking play football and not get any better at it.
I'm almost ready.
He hasn't bought roses for a while.
I mean, the party.
We have plenty of time. All I have to do is put on my party dress.
Oh,
Is this what
is
the-
it good? Oh, I thought it was going to be the red one that he bought her at the beginning.
Oh. Be the ultimate fuck you.
Well, it'd actually sort of be like somewhere towards like a bit of half decent storytelling.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like when you were saying, like, "Oh, is that gun going to come back into play?" It's like, yeah, it should do, shouldn't it? But
But it's not
a
gonna.
terrible film.
Yeah. Right. What drugs?
Oh shit! Oh, here we go. It's all going down.
What drugs?
Yeah, what?
Whose drugs? Why haven't you got them anymore?
Why were they playing
What,
American
like-
football in tuxedos?
Nothing ever happened with that, did it?
It's Tommy. Oh no,
Oh.
Johnny. Oh no, what's she called? Sandra.
She knows about it anyway.
I brought the stuff.
I knew I could count on you.
The stuff. She sounds like a
She's the
drug
drug dealer.
The drugs.
Examine your zipper. You guys are too much. So, what can I do to help?
Fucking what?
Oh, I thought it was going to take another turn.
Yeah, same. Just for a second.
Come on, help me move the coffee table.
Okay.
Why? Where is it going?
What was he doing?
Yeah, what?
What about his zipper?
I was because she's been brushing the floor, mopping the
right.
floor. She's got a mop,
Right.
making them look like real people.
Leave him alone. He's a big guy.
Did you tell
It-
Johnny yet?
Really didn't look like too much effort to move that coffee table. And she moved it in the first place. Before she turned up.
Might have helped then. Maybe that.
Things change.
Oh, nothing happened, did it? 'Cause she walked in.
No, she was
I don't
already
know.
she was already cleaning up when Mark turned up.
Eyes are wide open.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Everything's serious. I want it all.
Lisa, you're tearing me apart.
They all had like a bit of a like Wiseua was like, you all need to do a little laugh after you say something that doesn't make any sense, and they all went like, oh, oh hi, Mark.
So manipulative.
So what? You can learn something from me. You have to take as much as you can. You have to live.
What a bitch.
I have everything covered.
Your point of view is so different from mine.
Look, I don't want to talk about it.
Why do they all talk like robots? Your point of view is so different from mine.
Is Wiseau being in anything else?
Nah.
I was just
Well,
thinking
just
that
as
has
himself
he
in other
been
things.
involved in anything like has he ever like wrote any other
Or
screenplays
produced
or anything like
something,
that?
or-
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
before or after.
Don't I?
It's a very very bizarre situation.
It's hard to look on Wikipedia because they say there's nothing. Like, apparently he's quite elusive.
Where do you get 6 mil from?
This is what I mean.
Who funded it?
This is what I mean. Like I'm pretty
Wiseau?
sure that
He
like,
funded it himself. So
Yeah.
what did he do before that?
Exactly.
Maybe we need to watch the disaster.
Pillow fight.
Next time.
2 pillow fights now.
And
Well,
then
one had a mop,
it'll
but you
maybe
know.
make sense. We watch the fictionalized storytelling.
Yeah.
We'll be like,
But I like that we're doing it like the way that everybody else has done it. 'Cause
Yeah.
for the past 15
To be fair,
years,
I-
people have been asking these questions.
I remember like a few bits from this film, but when I watched it, there was.
He's a
lots of
banker,
people
by the
there,
way.
like, so a banker.
It's in a little blurb.
I watched it when I was at uni. Like, so that's 10 years ago or something. And I couldn't get through it then. And I watched a lot of shit.
You know, once you getting drunk on someone's house, they're like, "Oh, should we put this on?" You're like, "No, not really. Like, who wants to watch a film now?" You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We're not gonna watch it, are we?
Yeah.
Because we're getting drunk.
I did think it was a gift I kept on giving, but I think we've been given all it's given because the fucking synopsis about it is Johnny is a successful banker who lives happily in San
Right.
Francisco, in a
Oh,
San
I thought you meant in
Francisco
real life.
no, townhouse with his fiancée Lisa. One day, inexplicably, she gets bored with him and decides to seduce his best friend, Mark. From there, nothing will be the same again.
I thought you were gonna say nothing will change at all.
Well, so it
What
seems.
about the drugs? What is with all these establishing shots?
That
Yeah,
establish
you need to
absolutely
put that
nothing.
in the pie chart.
Yeah.
Just random
needless.
scenery.
Yeah. How long is the
Oh,
Golden
God,
Gate Bridge in it?
fucking hell, she's back.
What's he
Another
eating there?
argument. How many argument? I want argument time
Yeah.
between these two, like, or just chat time, because that's fucking just took up a lot of my fucking life.
Have you seen this
I'm
like
gonna
a
make
little
this pie chart
compilation of
work
all of his
tomorrow.
laughs on YouTube? You know, like someone's just pieced it all together and just going, ha ha.
Headbutt the microphone,
I still think you should marry Johnny.
obviously. So I've been
She's
half man about
stressing me out, fucking meddling bitch. Fucking Snoopy Republican.
He's been in 15 things, but he's probably just played himself in other things like cameos and shit, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So. Oh, maybe not. The last thing he was in, which was released last year, it's got a beautiful cover.
Did he produce it as well?
I think he's the main guy in it. Did he
Alright,
direct? Oh no, he didn't
Is it
direct
called
it.
The Room 2?
No, it's called Revenge of the Samurai Cop.
Well, sounds class. Maybe he's one for a later date.
Yeah. I was going to watch fuck me, that's mint.
Is that him on?
I think it's him. It
Must be.
Nah, his face isn't as weird.
I was
It looks too normal. Tommy Wiseau's got like a weird.
Oh no, wait there. That's
He's got like a lumpy face, hasn't he?
yeah.
Hugh Carridas.
Oh yeah, well. Oh, that's that guy out of.
Samurai Cop.
Yeah,
Samurai Cop 2 and Revenge of the Samurai Cop.
that's the one. Yeah, I didn't think that they were related somehow.
Have you seen Maniac Cop?
Yeah.
I asked Ray.
Oh,
earlier
so
and
you
he
have
was
seen
like,
Samurai Cop? So you know that? Is that what
No,
you were
I-
actually meaning?
I haven't
Not
seen
Maniac
Samurai
Cop.
Cop, but
I've seen
it's,
Maniac Cop.
it's like
He's in Jag.
legendary,
Remember that?
isn't
It
it?
used to
'Cause
be
of
on
that-
like UK Player or UK Gold or something.
It's
Whether in
like,
the Air Force.
legendary in the same way that The Room is, that it's
Alright,
like
okay.
utter shit, and it's got like loads of really bad reshoots, but the
Oh,
guy,
maybe
it
why
was like
he's
about
in it.
fucking 2 years later.
Samurai
the guy-
Cop or Maniac Cop?
Samurai Cop.
Right.
Before
the guy's
that, he was in
clearly got
a
like a really bad wig on and
he
stuff.
was in a film called Game Bang. And then he was in Disaster Artist.
Is he in Disaster Artist?
Yeah, well, he's credited here. Yeah. Oh, he plays someone else though. He plays Henry.
Probably the guy in The fucking Florist. You're my favourite customer.
Plays Denny.
Hi, dog.
Now, who the fuck are all these?
Oh, God, this is almost as painful when people do it to you in real life.
I feel like if you just said this was part of Twin
It's the
Peaks,
most
I'd believe you.
unenthusiastic birthday. Maybe that's why the birthday candles were always there.
Yeah.
Because they knew there was, why get rid of them?
Symbolic.
It'll be your birthday next year.
Symbolic.
Fucking Denny's there. Little
So what else
wanker.
has he been in?
He'd
He's
be off his
been
head
in
on crystal meth, or
fucking
Denny.
nothing.
Who?
He's been in the Tommy Y Show. What is that? 9 episodes? 2011.
Can't watch that.
Let's have a look how much it's got. 5.9. Stronger than this. Well, currently, this is a 3.6, you know. The only other film I've ever
IMDb.
watched that has been a 3.6.
Out of what, 5?
Not a 10.
IMDb score. So, yeah.
I don't know.
It's out of
It's
10,
out of
yeah.
10, yeah.
I don't really take that much fucking notice
So-
of what IMDb say.
The only other film I've watched has been, well, I've probably not watched loads, but the only other one I can remember that I've watched has been Crossroads with Britney Spears. You can't laugh because Chloe will go mad.
It's alright. Sorry, Chloe, but I haven't seen it. I presume it's shit.
Well, it's got Britney Spears and that girl who played Pennsatucky in Orange is the New Black.
Oh, well.
No,
So,
I-
Britney
yeah,
Spears.
so,
fucking hell.
yeah.
And that,
Why didn't you say so?
Zoe Saldana's in it.
Right. Yeah, she is, yeah. I think I knew that.
And
She's
that,
talking one.
Why Joe's going
That's
to
it.
crack
the
up
one
here?
from Avatar.
It's my podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's quite fit, actually.
She's giving the eyes to people at the party. Why
when she
Joe's
was
going to
blue.
fucking split his wig open here?
Oh, yeah. Something better when she's blue. Don't know why.
But he's back.
Oh yeah. He's returned from his bin injury.
Why does he always look completely off his nut? Like, what's
Recovered
wrong
from
with his
his
mouth?
accident. Maybe
It looks like
Denny-
he's like, gone and full of pills.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe Denny gave him all his drugs.
That'd bring the drugs back into it.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's go outside for some fresh air.
2 out of 10
Everyone on.
family love.
Knows that fucking Denny's holding some good shit.
did you hear that?
Go outside for some fresh air.
Okay, everyone.
Right, if there's not a surprise here, like a car or something, like, hey,
Someone
you
needs
got
to
your
pull that
car.
gun out and
It's the
shoot
drug
someone.
dealer. Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. Like, there's no. If they go outside and nothing happens, no.
Hang on. You can't do that.
I want to show you.
Everyone. You can't do that. You're going to get caught here. You filthy bitch.
Not
Like, everyone's just going to be stood outside going,
look at the fresh air. What are we doing?
what were we coming outside for again? Where's Mark and Lisa? We might as well wait for them instead of opening the door that's 2 feet behind me to see what they're doing.
I was just about to say there's Mark and Lisa until I realised what you're doing.
You fucking right. They're there.
They're all outside.
Oh my god.
This is fucking mint. I thought I heard the door open there, but yeah, I did.
What do you mean? What's going on? You can see what's going on.
Who's he?
Why are you doing this?
Has he been established? No, I wasn't paying
No,
attention.
has he fuck?
I don't believe it.
You don't understand.
He sounds German.
Stupid comments in your pocket.
In your pocket.
So that's usually how I put my stupid comments.
I'm gonna pull that out at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that its design? No. Keep stupid comments
Comes
in
in
your
your
pocket.
How can you do this? You make me sick.
Alright, fucking nobody.
Thank you, Holly. This is a beautiful party. You invited all my friends. Good thinking.
I wish what he said was what he was
Was
actually
actually
saying
on
on
there,
screen,
yeah.
because it looks like
I wonder
fucking-
what like
a Bruce Lee film.
I wonder
That's how
what
bad it
the
is.
soundtrack, like, you know, like the audio sounded like before it was redubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you can get that on vinyl.
Oh, hi, Mom.
He's fuming there.
He knows. He was watching that, give people a flirty eye, and he was all like stone faced about it and shit.
Now we'll fucking wallop her.
Forget my microphone.
Not that you should. It's alright.
Or does he know yet then?
He's got to be suspicious.
Well, I don't know. He was crying earlier on,
Oh,
last
speech.
night, wasn't he? Like over nothing. You're tearing me apart, Lisa, and all that shit.
What?
What?
What do you say?
You're expecting? So now there's a baby involved.
it's not gonna be his.
Oh, shit, it's gonna be Mark's. But oh, wait,
See,
No,
see,
you
it's
can't
there.
just do. It's gonna be Denny's.
you can't just do that. You have to
No one
Put some-
suspects the boy next door. Ah.
some kind of inclination that was coming, or not that was coming, or a bigger build-up. Not a we're expecting.
Everybody, could have your attention. We're expecting. And everyone goes, haha, see you later. Everyone went, what?
So now there's not a baby.
I still don't know who he is and why is he still.
I told him not to make it interesting.
Now all of a sudden
What?
he seems to be an integral piece to the plot.
Anyway, you're not gonna tell Johnny, are you? Lisa, are you feeling okay? Because this is just getting worse and worse.
What are you going to do? Wear a pillow up your top? Forever.
Waiting for it to go off.
Me too.
Well,
There's
yeah.
a simple solution to
She's
this.
got 9 months.
Don't worry. You guys worry entirely too much about me. Lisa, we're not worried about you. We're worried about Johnny. You don't understand the psychological impact of what you're doing here. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting our friendship. I am not.
At the beginning,
Was
did
the
he just
psycho-
say, like, literally, we've only got this amount of tape, which we
But
only
they
do one
recast the
take on
psychologist
every
halfway
fucking
through and thought we wouldn't
No
notice.
way.
Nah.
Where's this? Is he still in hospital from his fall?
He didn't fall. They both
he
got
didn't
over
fall,
it, didn't
yeah,
they,
yeah.
immediately?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean in the, back alley?
psychologist? Yeah. No,
Oh, no, he fell when,
Yeah,
the,
yeah, he
when
might
he was
still
in
be
the-
drunk, because that's what happens to people in the...
no, the
He had quite-
psychologist.
Yeah, that's what I mean, he fell over in the
He
back
fell
alley.
over
didn't
when
he?
he was
Oh,
playing,
yeah,
when he
yeah,
was playing
yeah.
football
Yeah,
in a
yeah, yeah.
tuxedo.
In the tuxedo, they picked him up.
Still in hospital.
Yeah, like, if this all wasn't just the first take, like, yeah, that'll do, like I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you
got
make
the
a
other
film
way.
for 5 million quid. You have to do it on the first take. No, we haven't got the film. You know what I mean? Like Calculon. I don't do 2 takes. Ugh. That was some rancid looking cake. Looks like it's been made out of dog food.
Oh, yeah. Is that his mother-in-law?
Yeah, she loves him.
Yeah, she was singing his praises at the beginning, wasn't she? Like, she obviously let us know what
Oh.
What's going on here? You really don't know, do you? Maybe I should
Or about fight. He's about to find
Oh,
out.
here we go.
Oh, he knows. Oh,
I can't wait for this fight scene. Oh, it's not happening.
Alright. Okay, folks, everything is fine. Fight is over, folks. I'm sorry, Mark.
oh, the old sneaky. Sneak. Huh? No, not the old sneaky. Ah, you definitely was going to sneaky him there, like, in my eyes, because that's how it usually goes down, but it just didn't.
I'm dragon wallop him.
So I'd like to repeat again, pointless.
Nothing happened.
It almost felt like something might have been interesting there. And
Yeah, I
then
thought
Tommy
it was-
Wiseau completely diffused any sort of excitement. No. This film
not that kind of
It's
film.
got a chance of making sense here. No, it's not fight.
He must have watched
Right.
this back and went.
Now,
Has
why
everyone
is
seen the
he
party?
dancing with her at the pie?
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Is everyone on acid?
Oh, here we go.
All right, okay.
Is the same thing happening again?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for some reason,
From a different angle.
good lord, this film is bad.
Don't spoil it. We were just having fun.
Don't touch me.
What the?
Oh.
Oh my god!
It's the same thing.
Someone was like,
Someone moved the table that he fell on last time. He hit the floor this time.
Bitch.
You're gonna ruin the party.
You keep your girl satisfied, she will come to me.
oh.
I kill you, I'll bring him and fucking
Wiseua's definitely ripping his top off here.
Get
Hulking
out
it
of my
off.
house.
Hulk it.
try. You betrayed me, you're not good, you're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip. Straight shut up! Shut up!
Who?
No one was talking.
Baby, I'm fed up with this world.
What were all them people in that room thinking when this was going on? That it was good?
So
Or were they thinking,
they must have
shit,
just
what
thought,
am I
I'm
doing
going to
here?
establish a shot, point this.
As long as I get some of that 6 mil, I'm alright.
I cleaned up the kitchen, sweetheart, so you don't have to worry about that.
Cheers, ma.
He still won't come out of the bathroom.
How long's he been in there?
Is he like fucking 8 years old?
We'll come out, we will discuss this, everything is going to be okay.
I just think I should be alone with him right now.
I understand, sweetheart. I'm going to go home now. Mwah. Bye-bye. You call me if you need me.
I will. Thanks, Mom.
Mhm.
Well.
You can come out now, Johnny. She's gone.
In a few minutes, bitch.
Calling a bitch.
You and your stupid mother.
Ooh. She always had his
Shots
back and
fired.
all,
I
hello,
like
yeah.
this, man. Yeah. Must be in a bad mood. She's going to find the drug dealer.
She's not, because that would make it interesting.
Hi, Mark. I need to talk to you.
See Mark. Why does it sound so
Don't worry about
surprised?
Johnny. He's just being a big baby. You know, I love you very much.
I love
I know. He's not
We'll fill you in.
Why don't I come up there and be with you?
Sure, baby, come on up. I want your body.
Leave your head at home.
Bye.
This it sort of seems like somehow, you know, for whatever reason, Tommy Wiseau got his hands on all this money, and he was like, this sort of feels like this is manifested from like a something that really happened to him.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, one of them.
a man scorned
This'll-
sort of thing.
this'll
And
go
he's
well
like, yeah, I'm
on
gonna
film.
and like made this like really self-indulgent film
Oh,
about
shit,
himself.
he's got the recording.
Of what?
Well, didn't he tap the fucking answering machine?
Shit, yeah, no way.
Just took it.
Hi, Mark. I need to talk to you.
Slut.
Don't worry about Johnny. He's just being a big baby.
Oh, yes.
Oh man, you just only missed the best bit of this film.
When she rang that guy to
Yeah.
load shit away, but he was in the bathroom and he was like, who was it? And she was like, I'm not telling you. And then he was like, well, and he tapped the answering machine, hadn't he?
You remember?
Dun, dun,
Shit, from earlier.
I
That must have been recording for about 4 months.
know, yeah.
know, yeah. There's like, how long is the time?
It was a full-size
time-
cassette, like. It wasn't one of them little mini ones. It wasn't like...
Yeah, it was a proper D90.
Yeah,
It's a good 2 hours, like.
Get out a long play and all.
How could you allow that?
Just this crazy.
shit.
Oh.
Did you shout at that?
Yeah, it bounced
It
off the
bounced?
wall there. Yeah,
I didn't hear anything.
yeah.
That's a good point, yeah.
It's, you know,
It's the pillow wall.
it's just a prop one. It's made out of styrofoam. I wonder what all the budget went on.
I know, yeah.
Tuxedos that they all ruined. They couldn't get their money back because they're fucking playing football in them. And roses.
Yeah.
Unless someone did give them $6 million,
Probably
and they got
the-
to a point where they were like,
2 outdoor shots as well.
And all that champagne.
someone's
yeah.
given us $6 million. I haven't spent enough because it's costed 30 quid to make the rest of the film. What should we do? Well, we'll get some tuxedos for a start. Flashbacks now.
It's sort of taken like a Twin Peaks sort of turn here.
Yeah.
He was saying that, yeah.
But yeah, I said if it
It's
just
that
slotted
weird.
in, I wouldn't be surprised to be like, yeah.
Oh,
Look at all that plastic fruit
fucking
bouncing about.
fruit and the fucking birthday candles getting it.
Yeah, it sounded like
Just the fucking glasses that you just
sounded
have
like a
stood
load
on
of
your fucking
baubles fell
mantle.
off a Christmas tree.
Oh,
Oh,
Maybe
whoa!
out the
Nothing
window.
in that TV.
strong is he?
Out the window, fucking
How
get in.
strong was he?
That TV was definitely just dropped.
TV, wasn't it? He just went like, oh.
So he threw it out the window at an angle and it just dropped on the perfect. This is where the budget went.
What was that little?
Does that
little flamenco?
staircase behind him go anywhere?
Yeah, downstairs where Denny is. all
No,
the time.
seriously, I think it's supposed to look like it does, but in shot, it doesn't go anywhere.
It definitely doesn't. He's not even trying to push these things over.
Oh,
Well, that's where he went wrong.
Yeah.
He broke that mirror and jinxed the film.
I know. I looked that up actually because I broke a mirror and I wanted to know what the crack was. But we're all right.
I broke.
Oh, I've broken lots of mirrors, like
Yeah, I broke a few.
Because because how many years is it? 7.
7 apparently.
Yeah, because it'd take that long for a servant to pay off a mirror if they broke a mirror. But now you can buy them in the pound shop, so we're all right. No bad luck for us. Anyway, let's go back to the
Did
film.
anyone else see that?
No, I didn't.
I
What
think
happened?
so.
He sort of like
It was like he was
humped that red
spasming,
dress
wasn't
a
he?
little
Yeah.
bit, as if he was sort of coming, and then he sniffed the dress.
Did he
Then he
give up?
ripped it up.
What in the
A
bar?
tiny
Like
treasure
what?
chest of
Open the
tre-
bo-
Oh, there's
There's
the
the
piece!
gun. There's the gun.
It's all going round now. See, it's all twists.
Yeah. Didn't really tell you the ending.
Yeah, he did tell me the ending. So I don't know if that's worse for me because I know what's coming.
No.
No, that's not what he told me. Well, that's what he told me, but he said he was wanking at the same time.
The fucking belt.
Oh
on his
well.
neck.
That's the hardest I've laughed at. Stu.
I like how you told that story on a podcast.
Yeah.
Strangle wanking.
That's the hardest I've laughed at a suicide.
Bit of suey.
Oh my God, Mark, is he dead?
Fucking hole in the back of his head.
I mean, I'm no doctor,
there is.
but looks like he's got a pretty big hole in the back of his head.
Yeah.
Yes, he's dead.
Oh my God.
Oh, now you love him,
I
man.
know you said, aren't you?
He showed you, didn't he, bitch?
Right. She's got a wedding ring on, so they must have got married, and they cut the whole wedding
Yeah.
out.
I know, yeah.
So they showed the American football bit, but they cut the whole wedding out,
Spent all,
which they've been talking about for a long time.
spent all the budget on them American footballs.
Maybe that's where this film went wrong. It was the editor.
Where's Denny?
It's just all in the wrong order. If there's a different order, it all makes sense.
I mean, that's the problem, but we'll watch at the end and it'll be like edited by Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
And he'll have just done it on purpose to sort of like sabotage himself somehow.
So now he's paying her off.
Why is he crying?
Because he's paying her off now because
Is his
she's
best
saying
mate?
that she killed him because of what's happened. Tramp?
But I called her a shrimp. Shrimp.
Shrimp?
Oh, not Denny.
Denny.
Oh God, Denny. So yeah, I was saying to Reggie when you were in the toilet, it sort of feels like Tommy Wiseau is sort of like experienced this to some sort of degree, you know, like, and he sort of went like, yeah, I'm gonna make a film about my life.
About my heartbreak.
Yeah.
It's
But then, you know, like really self-indulgent and be like, yeah, well, in the film I'll kill myself, and then everyone would be like really sad about
yeah.
it.
And I bought her a car and a house.
Why, Johnny? Why?
Oh, hi,
Everyone
Mark.
loved you. Even the people down at the flower shop, that doggy.
You're my
Fuck
best
me.
customer.
You're my best customer.
That clear doggy.
No, who's gonna buy fucking half a dozen roses every day now? Fucking put my kids through
Going
college.
under. I know, yeah.
It's like fucking $50 a day or something, isn't it?
Lisa, you're tearing me apart. I think he's still breathing there.
Watch him closely.
Well,
'cause
yeah,
he's
he'd
gonna
have
make-
been like 52 or something at the time. He you know, be very energetic to lie down at this age.
I'll tell you, well, that's another fact, so I'll work that out because we know the figures.
What do you mean?
What, he's 62 now?
Yeah, and this was what, 2003?
Oh, 2003.
Yeah.
So I'll take off
He's 47.
14, yeah.
Imagine that being your legacy at 47.
I was just having like a random stab. Like I didn't try and whack that out before I made that statement.
2003 just feels really soon.
2003 was my favourite year. Good Lord, I'm glad that that's over.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it. The end. Yeah, our best. Oh well, the main character's dead. I was going to say the best character's dead.
Was he the best character?
Party member 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right,
There's
so
more
he
than
did
that.
one fucking shindig.
See, that guy was called James Van Der Bleek,
There was
not
a-
James Van Der Beek.
There was a
James Van
mirror
Der
halfway
Bleek.
along the room, so it made it look like it was packed.
So did that guy who was...
Who edited
getting-
it?
Crew, Tommy Wiseau.
So the guy who was giving all the advice, was he just a party member or did he have a name?
I remember. I think. Who edited it? It has so far. It hasn't said who edited it, which makes me think that they filmed it and just put it to the next bit instead of actually editing it.
There's a lot of names on here. That's a lot of people who could have just said, just stop. Please just fucking stop.
It's a lot of people that just went. Well,
A lot of the
I want a
same
piece of
names.
this 6 mil.
yeah.
Do you reckon if I Shazam this song it'll even give me any...
Edited by Eric Valcut
Valcut
Chase.
Chase.
What a name. That's easy to suit a name for fucking Tommy
Yeah.
Wiseau.
What's it called?
Reflections, you're my rose. Tommy Wiseau.
Here's all the music here. Music written and arranged by Wyman Davis for New Rhythm. With a new metal style. New Rhythm.
Dialogue editor. He wants fucking shooting.
It's called fucking Zimmerman.
He must be... The male voice on this song must be Tommy Wiseau's voice.
Wiseau Studios, Tommy's Stage,
Los Angeles.
Kodak.
Fuck me.
Fucking hell.
Wiseau Films. Trademark. You don't need to trademark that. Let's be honest. No one's taking that off you.
Well, actually, one second. I've got another question. Why is it called The Room?
Because it all happens in one room, I'm assuming.
Well, there was the upstairs bit.
Apart
and outside.
from the few scenes that probably...
Why does he need 3
Yeah,
assistants?
like, what the fuck, man? I'm sick of seeing his fucking name.
Well, I guess that's
Do
that.
we need like a debrief? Like what?
I think we should
How
have
do
a
you
couple of
feel?
minutes
Like,
on
what? How do you feel in yourself?
exhausted.
Yeah.
Log like.
No, well, just baffled.
I
Yeah,
feel like I've been round someone's house, you know, when you get roped in to go to someone's house when you're like stoned or something. And you're like, you just have to sort of ride it out. Until you can go home and pretending to be all normal and that, like people's parents and their family and that there, and you're just like,
I
I feel like I'm on my way home now. Wow,
yeah.
glad that's over.
Yeah. It was.
It made me feel awkward. with all the horrible sex scenes and Tommy Wiseau's fucking lumpy face.
I feel like...
However,
I felt like
it did have like a slight rise in.
Yeah, like
know,
the gun came back into it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
gun came back
Like,
around. We were wondering.
all those things that we-
Yeah.
2
Oh.
fights.
Well,
The dress came back into it,
yeah.
and the gun came back into it, and we were like, "Oh yeah, no way."
And then Denny came back in.
That was...
Yeah,
Psychiatrist didn't
Really hard,
come,
right?
even got to his birthday party. So was he really his mate at
I
all?
think Denny should have died. It would have been. I think it would have
Yeah.
been more of a curveball, wouldn't it?
I'm pretty glad he killed himself.
I just wish.
Yeah, because there could have been a room too. There could have been a room 2 if that never happened.
Lisa Strikes Back.
The room 2, Denny's revenge. I know what you did,
Yeah.
Lisa.
I know what Mark did last summer.
The Room 2. Here's Mark.
Yeah, so
Mark Strike. No,
on a like the IMDb rating, as I say, is 3.6.
3.6. It feels
You
about
don't
right.
care about them ratings. What would you give it on a personal rating?
Out of 10.
I feel
I can't give it.
I feel like-
I really can't give it a 3.6. That's
I was
too
gonna
high.
say I feel like I'm gonna contradict myself, but I sort of feel like I'd probably give it about a 3 or something like that. Just simply because its only redeeming factors were
The nice
purely
scenic shots.
ironic humour.
Yeah. Okay,
And,
because it was entertaining
you know,
for different.
And
It's
like,
not
you
its
know, I
own.
can sort of
Yeah.
see why everyone's got a like the cult following sort of thing, because it's beyond bad.
So you're saying 3?
I definitely
I've
laughed.
seen some bad
So what's
films.
the
Like
scale
Justice
then?
League was one of the
What's-
worst films I've ever seen in my fucking life.
What's 10 for you? See, we all
10?
have totally different views on films. So
There Will Be Blood's a 10.
Yeah.
Right.
Obviously.
What's the lowest film you've seen? 'Cause
I've
that's-
got a film that we'll do in the next one called With Friends Like These.
All right, okay.
And
you
it
think that'll
is
rival this?
shocking. It's a 1 out of 10, that.
Is it on your rating?
On my rating,
Alright, okay.
yeah. It is fucking dog shit. But it's 3 separate stuff. It's about, like, basically there's a bus in America and some people get on it and then it says, like, their lives will never be the same. And then 3 people get off it and they have, like,
Mildly
crazy...
different lives.
It's just, like, weird things happen to them.
All right, okay.
It's, like... It's shit. Like, it's really, really bad. But, go watch that next time. But that is the worst film I've ever seen. I feel like, but you've got to give this credit for project management, because they managed to get some people in a room, put a camera on them, and start filming. It didn't make any sense.
It's incredible that
But they had
any
to
films
go.
get made at all ever.
Yeah,
And like
that's what I mean.
That's why
yeah.
Yeah.
produced
Well,
and did all these things himself, because like
Because no one was fucking going to do it. It
Everyone
was
was just
terrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, have you seen Justice League?
No.
I
No.
enjoyed
I haven't
it
actually
more
watched
than
Batman
Justice
Begins
League.
either, so...
You haven't seen Batman
Oh,
Begins?
Batman
Oh,
Begins
yeah.
is good. No, Justice
Yeah,
And I
League-
didn't
Justice
even,
League-
I didn't
Justice
really
League's
mind.
fucking
I
laughably
didn't
bad.
mind Suicide Squad, and I will say, controversially, I don't like Deadpool.
I thought Suicide Squad was bad, and I really enjoyed Deadpool.
Too many fucking like. I know it was like everyone's like, "Oh, Suicide Squad's shit" because fucking Will Smith has a million one-liners. Like, obviously Deadpool's supposed to be like that, but fucking it's one-liners all the way through, and half of them aren't even that funny.
David
It's
Ayer
like-
just has a habit of
I watched it twice. and all.
desperately
Watched it twice to give it its chance.
under, what's it called? There's no backstory behind everything. It was the problem with Bright. He'd made
I
too
didn't mind
much of a.
I thought Bright was alright.
Yeah, I thought Bright was alright, and it's sort of like you enjoy it on that level where you don't have to think about it too much. But if you actually think about it, just a little bit every now and again, it just doesn't make any sense all the way through. Like the whole like set up to the world and stuff is, like orcs and aliens have been around since the dawn of time, but still all of normal history is still relevant.
Yeah.
And every time that they bring something up, it's like, wow, they calls one of the orcs like a Shrek, and you're like, how does Shrek work in this world?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Because it's based on fairy tales,
Yeah.
which are real.
Yeah.
So, what kind of fucking world makes Shrek? In
I
a
get
world
you.
where orcs really And like, and that Mexican guy's like, oh yeah, you know, people still blame us for the Alamo, and you're like, really, the Alamo really happened, and you were like, fight dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's that bit where there's a dragon flying away in the background. And you're like, there's dragons in this film. How is it that?
How is
the dragons kicking him out?
Yeah, like how is the main story about this Dark Lord who we know nothing about?
It doesn't appear.
And we never ever find out. Like everything's just seriously underdeveloped. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
But at the same
And
time,
just, like that was the problem with Deadpool, not Deadpool, Suicide Squad, because everyone in that film who obviously wasn't gonna, you know, Slipknot who dies straight away. You ever notice that everyone gets introduced and then they just
pulled off at that
like
point.
as if he really turned up to the set last minute and he just pulls up in the van. They're like, "This is Slipknot. He can climb anything, anywhere."
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because he'll be
He's
dead in
gonna
about
die.
15-20 minutes.
The problem with films like with Suicide Squad, for me, is that, you know, like they're working towards all these kind of like Marvel fucking Age of Ultrons with hundreds of people in it, but we've already established all these characters' backstories, which takes about a film. So you jump into Suicide Squad with all these characters that you could have done with having a film about them first. Before I did Suicide Squad.
Like,
Suicide Squad to me
the
was
problem
pretty
is,
poorly
though, like,
executed.
you've got Marvel and you've got like fucking obviously all of them characters, and then you've got
DC,
Batman and Superman.
When they started the MCU and they sort of like laid
Fuck
out
Batman
the
and
guidelines.
Superman. That's one of the worst films I've ever
That's it.
seen.
Oh, but you've got Batman and
versus
Superman.
Superman.
It's Batman and Superman, and a load of people no one care about.
When they started the MCU and they sort of like set out like what they were going to do as the guideline, they were like, oh, we're going to do like fucking 20 odd films and that, and then it's all going to come together, and we were like, well, sounds a bit ambitious to me, like, but fucking, you know, like, not all of those films were great, but
A lot of them were really good.
at the
But
same
they've got
time,
there,
they still managed to be able to like the fact that you've watched an entire like 1 or 2 films about that character, you know who they are, so that like regardless of how much those films,
Rather than just doing Batman, Superman, Justice League.
instead of just going like, right, we need to do it because
Batman,
like
Justice-
by the time we've got round to it, they're already at like stage 2.
Yeah.
We're like, fuck.
Batman,
So we need to
Superman,
get in there.
Suicide Squad, Justice League. Like, we'll just pack everyone into one,
like-
and stick them in, so you can get used to them all at the same time.
I remember
All these
like
films have like came around now, so now everyone's super psyched about. I mean, I'm excited about.
I'm just gonna go out the toilet.
Like a riot.
I'll be at the toilet.
I feel
about this.
I remember with like the first Marvel films coming out and stuff, and being a teenager and being like, yeah, but by the time they get around to it, I'm gonna be like 30, so I'm not gonna give a shit. But here I am. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And it's gonna be
I was
good.
thinking as well. I was watching, you know, all the Super Bowl ones came out the other day,
Yeah.
and I was I was looking at that bit at the end where like Thanos has stood there, and I was just thinking, who would have thought, right? Because you know, the Goonies was Josh Brolin's not only his first film, it was his first job,
Right.
like ever.
Yeah.
And he like I seen him going on about, and I saw him go, and he was going on about how he like did loads of auditions for loads of films, and he was like, you know, people were just like, oh, you're super green, man, like get away, you can't act and shit. 'Cause he's, like 17 or whatever. And then he finally got it and did the Goonies, and it was like, I wonder if anyone like seen him like years ago and thought like, one of these days he's gonna play like one of the villain, the main villain of one of the biggest sort of like, not just, I mean, it's beyond a film franchise.
Oh yeah, no,
It's not like, it's not a sequel.
It's like a monolith now. It's,
you know, like
it's
there was no
ridiculous,
concept of doing anything like that in that era. You know
big
what I mean?
scale. Yeah.
And where did Josh Brolin go? Like, I remember seeing him in Goonies, and then about 20 years later, he was in No Country for Old Men. I was like,
What
shit.
to do in the meantime?
Yeah, like, where did he learn it? What
And then he was
like,
a badass. Yeah. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? But yeah, you can't really get your head around how massive like those type of films are now, and like
it's a bit like you know how like Thriller holds the record for being like the biggest selling album of all time.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you
It actually
can't-
isn't, though, is it? But I've always
No,
said
well,
it
this
was,
is it.
but it is, isn't it? Well, was it at the time? 50 million
at the
copies
time,
sold. In my eyes.
but because of the way that
legit.
you
The
can't
greatest.
fully calculate how many people actually get the album because of like downloading and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not possible to be able to put anything in the same category anymore. So like
Yeah.
Thriller will always be
because you could
until that sort of like accurate
Yeah, because
record.
a record's never going to sell
Sales.
50 million now because the percentage of people who used to buy records are going to just download it, and the other half
Exactly.
are going to
Well,
pay for it
that's why
download,
you
and
can't
that's what
accurately.
It's never ever going to be
So,
that.
so that's why
Yeah, so
it's
that
always
will,
going to be
like stay there forever. Yeah, that's
me.
right. Yeah.
And like,
It
yeah,
deserves
like
it, though. It's
the
fucking thriller,
MCU,
man.
like
It's
I was
fucking
saying,
thriller.
there's no way
It's
to
got PYT
predict
on it.
how sort of like a franchise in that way would happen because no one's done it before, and no one thought it was going to work, which is sort of why it's pretty ironic to see DC writing on their coattails going,
Yeah,
like, fuck, we need to
yeah.
make these films, and they're just always being shit.
Here's the thing. I also remember being a kid, and I don't remember specifically watching Star Wars. I just like I can only remember always knowing the first 3 Star Wars like ever. So at some point, obviously, my dad sat me and my siblings down, and we watched the 3 Star Wars films, and that felt like epic. So imagine like 10, 15 years time when people have kids and they're going to be like, "Oh,
Do you
right,
wanna watch
so...
The Room?
No. Like, so, yeah, do you want to watch Marvel Avengers 10? Or the thing is, before you go and see that, we're going to have to watch 25 films.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You're going to have to watch
it's not going to make any sense unless you watch.
Yeah,
You know,
literally
Thor
go
Ragnarok,
right
Thor fucking the Dark World.
Yeah, oh, no,
First
way
one.
before that, Captain America.
But they're not going
Captain
to make
America
any
2.
sense because you need to watch Captain
Yeah,
America.
yeah,
It
yeah.
won't make any sense unless you watch the Hulk.
And then they're going to go, so which
But
Spider-Man
not,
shall I watch, Dad? And you're going to go, I don't
No,
know,
that's
there's
not make any
18 of
sense
them.
unless you go back to the 80s and watch Howard the Duck. Where it all started.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
But you
just-
We should watch that.
But
We
at
can
some
do one
point,
of them.
You'll have to watch the X-Men series that was on in the 90s with the best theme tune ever.
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, we could watch Howard the Duck. Like,
That I
what's that
watched
one?
again when I was at uni.
He-Man Master of the Universe.
Yeah, that's
Dolph Lundgren.
fucking
I
shout.
do
We'll
need
watch
for
that
like,
actually. Yeah, we'll
that's
do that.
actually sort of, it's pretty good, isn't it? I don't know, I haven't seen it for a while, it'd probably turn out.
Yeah, it's probably.
It might make me
terrible.
really
Watch it.
sad, but yeah, like I fucking loved it as a kid, so I'll
Yeah.
definitely watch that.
Do we want to wrap the room up, or are we just gonna keep talking?
Yeah, let's wrap the room up.
When I'm watching films in future and I think this is fucking shit, I'm just gonna be thinking I could be watching The Room, and that's gonna make it better. So
I feel like I need to watch it again,
That's
but
one.
I'm never going to watch it again.
I feel like I'm done now. Like I've seen it.
I'm definitely, you know...
We'll watch it.
I
I'm
definitely-
gonna have to watch some little bits of it
I definitely never want
with
to
other
watch The Room
people
again.
just to be like,
Yeah,
watch this.
I'm gonna watch some YouTube highlights tomorrow.
Yeah, but I don't think from start to finish I could.
Nah.
Maybe if you cut the scenes out, the sex scenes, the sweeping scenes.
You know
the
when
bits
you
with
get home from a
football
really
and
good
succeed,
film and you
just all
can't
of
help
it.
but like Google it to find out more about it, and it's usually a good thing.
feeling though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
now
that
I want to
feeling,
find
yeah.
out loads more about it, but it's all for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel in the room. But out of 10, 2.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Strong.
2.53 max.
Yeah.
Just because of its ironic humour.
Well, what I will say is like.
You know,
say,
like-
everyone talks about it. Like everyone's been talking about
Yeah,
it, so
it's-
it's made another film on the back of that film. Do you know what I mean?
That you
People
just
are
sort
making
of
films
slightly
about that film.
intrigued by it. So
Yeah.
But maybe now, like I could just watch like with Clark, I'd just watch disaster movie, and she'd enjoy that because she likes all of them, and she won't have to. Well, she's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to fucking.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
on-
watch
but
it
She's
for
gonna have to
you,
watch
aren't
it on her own because I'm not fucking doing it.
yeah, fuck that.
Like, it was worse than any film I'd seen on Channel 5 at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Like when you used to come home from school and your mum would be watching a film about some woman who'd like lost a baby and then everyone thought she was mental and she got put in a mental hospital and then she was saying she wasn't mental, so they were just giving her more drugs and she was stuck there. Like one of them films.
At least they
It
had
was
a
worse.
story.
Yeah, well there you go. Yeah, it was worse than one of them. So 2.5.
Yeah.
It's strong for
2.5.
what it was.
Generous for you.
Yeah, it's very generous, but like I don't know. Like my favourite film's Watership Down, so
You sad, depressed man.
maybe
film
The Last Boy Scout and all that's up there. But this is
Bruce
because
Willis one.
this is because it's not how the quality of the film; it's how much I've enjoyed the film.
I suppose, yeah.
And The Last Boy Scout for me is just get it off.
Fair dues. Sound?
We'll watch that if you want. We'll do it right now.
Now.
But yeah,
That's alright.
yeah, watch it just to see what we went through.
Cool. Cheers, boys.
You're welcome.
Peace.
It was a pleasure. I look forward to the next terrible film that we end up watching.
Can't wait to watch Maniac Cop.